Aloha everyone, this is Cindy Bauman, and today I'm going to show you a series of projects that I made from the suite called How Sweet It Is, and it features the Sweetest Thing stamp set. It also features the How Sweet It Is Designer Series paper. Here's one of my favorite pieces from that set, which is really beautiful and fun. It also features the Sweet Cups, this beautiful Coastal Cabana and Granny Apple Green reversible ribbon. And then this product here, the Sweet Pins and Tags, they come in a little package like this for $5, and I really feel like this is something that when you see it in person, you're gonna really love. We're gonna be using that on the projects today as well. So let's get started. The first project that I'm gonna show you is gonna be a card, and it's gonna be a note card. So I have my note card here, and we're going to be using the liquid glue to put it together. And I have two pieces of the Designer Series paper. This is from the paper called How Sweet It Is, and these two papers are cut at 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. They're the exact same size, but I'm gonna flip one around so that we are gonna see both sides of the paper on our card. So I'm gonna put a little bit of liquid glue on the back there. I'm gonna adhere this one onto the left side of the note card. Okay, and then we're gonna put some liquid glue here. And we're gonna adhere this on the right side. So now we have our background finished. The next piece we're going to add is going to be a piece of this sparkle glimmer paper. So this is a newer paper. It's really nice because it's glittery and sparkly, but the glitter doesn't come off when you rub it with your fingers. So it's really, really nice if you like a little bling on your cards, and I know that's something I definitely like. So we're gonna flip that over, grab some dimensionals, and I'm gonna put a dimensional on the back, one on each corner here. Okay, once you've removed the backing, we're going to stick this right down to the center of our card, like so. Okay, now we're going to use one of those tags I told you about. Can you see? We're not going to use the pin, we're just going to use the tag. So there is a hole that's in there. So because, and actually we're going to cover up that hole, but what I typically do if I want to make sure that that little piece of paper doesn't fall out of the hole, then I will just take a dimensional and I'm going to put a dimensional right there, so that'll kind of hold that paper in place. But as I said, in this particular card it won't matter because we're going to cover the hole up with something else. So, but can you see how nice that tag is? It has that really nice shimmery edge and then an area here where you can stamp. But for this particular card, we're just going to use it as a background. So I'm going to grab a couple of dimensionals. You could do 2 or 4. We'll just do 2 today. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to mount this right there into the center. You can line it up kind of like with that center line. There you go. All right, now we need our focal point. So we could stamp, because the stamp set has a lot of really fun images that we could stamp on there and add. There's also some great framelits. This is one that we're going to be using on another project in just a few minutes. So, you know, we could definitely stamp and color and make a really cute card. But this Designer Series paper is so wonderful that it has this piece here. As you can see, I've already used several of the jars on here, but we have framelits, and you just drop the framelit over whichever jar that you like, and you can cut it out, and in a matter of minutes, you will have a fully colored jar of candy. Flip it over, and I'm gonna use my liquid glue. Just put a little bit of liquid glue on there like that, and then I'm going to put that right down the center of the card. So as you can see, I covered up that little hole that was there on the front of the tag. So now we have our focal point like that. All right, now for some stamping, we're gonna do the sentiment. And so I've cut this Whisper White strip of paper at 1/2 inch by 4.5 inches. I'm going to use my Memento ink and the stamp that comes in the Sweetest Thing stamp set, which says, "Make it a sweet celebration." So this would just be a great card to use for any type of a celebration, but it'd be really fun to give as a birthday card. Okay, so we're gonna stamp that right down that strip, down the middle, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how we can make a little flag at the end using our tailored tag punch. So let me grab my punch here, and then you'll take that and you'll just slide this carefully into the punch, and right when you see the edges come through the top of the punch, you're just going to squeeze it, and then you have a little flag on the end. Let's show you that one more time. Take the piece of paper, slide it into the punch carefully right at the top. So you certainly could do this with a pair of paper snips, but when you use the tailored tag punch, you'll definitely have some even edges like that. All right, we're going to then take our dimensionals and we'll put a dimensional on each end of this little banner that we created. We're going to peel this off. All right, and then this is going to go right across the bottom of the card like that. I'll just stick that down like that. Okay, the last thing that we're going to do to this card is we're going to embellish it. Now, these are our Gingham Gala adhesive back sequins. These come from one of our most popular suites right now, the Butterfly Gala suite. But I feel like these could have actually been in this How Sweet It Is suite, because these go great, perfect with these little candies. In fact, it just makes the little candies come alive. So we're gonna just take our, take your pick tool, and I'll just grab a couple of the sequins and we will just drop them. There's flower shaped ones, and then there's just little circular ones. But see, so over that like yellow candy right there, I'm just gonna kind of drop that over there like that. And maybe I'll grab a green one as well, because this jar has so many fun colors in it. And then let's also add a purple one as well. So because these sequins are shiny, it just makes that candy jar come alive, and it adds texture, and it just makes the card really fun. So this is project number 1, Sweet Celebration card, and I hope you like it.